Hi there, and welcome to another video. And I think this video isn't about any particular subject, just, you know, just a free flowing kind of talk. And I want to start off by talking about, what I've got into in the last few months. In February time, I was thinking that I had the coronavirus itself. I was very ill, and then after that, I decided to start taking vitamins, and I started to do a bit of internet research on vitamins and supplements. And what I discovered was that our bodies don't get all the supplements and vitamins that they need from our diet usually. And there's actually some supplements that give you what food doesn't give you also, so they give you extra. And that is honestly the way forward. I'm a big believer in supplements now, because food just can't give you all that what supplements can give you. Supplements can give you, for me, I'm a vegetarian, and I don't have a lot of iron or vitamin A and different kind of vitamins from meats, and so a supplement really helps. And also, because I'm supplementing it, I'm not carrying within my body the excess fat and waste of the meat, you see. So supplements are really something I'm into. Every morning I take vitamin A, vitamin B complex, I take vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K2, I take zinc, I take, what else is there? I take AcuBerry tablets, I take selenium, I take 5-HTP, which is the precursor for serotonin. I also take black seed oil, and Majun Phalastha, which is an Indian medicine that enhances your semen quality, your semen quantity, your nerves, and brain functioning, and it's a great thing. So I believe very much so in medicines like that, and especially supplements. Because the thing is, if you're wanting to connect spiritually with your higher self, your body has to thrive. And to get the body to thrive, you've got to take supplements. You've got to have your body thriving, your mind thriving, your awareness thriving. And then that's when you start connecting higher. You see? A lot of people don't know that. Even some doctors can be old-fashioned when it comes to supplements. They just want to take a diet, but they're missing so much vitamins because they're not supplementing. You see? I was watching a doctor earlier today, and this woman said, only listen to doctors. No. I don't listen to doctors, because your normal medical doctor doesn't understand about connecting spiritually. Right? They don't understand this stuff. The world of more awake doctors is still not that big. So, but that's what they would have you believe in. But remember, them kind of doctors don't understand about how to connect spiritually, how can awaken your kundalini, because they're brainwashed. And they're brainwashed to give you pharmaceuticals and to make you stay in that 3D reality. This is the type of doctors that are programmed from the system when they go to college or university. And that's how it's designed. The system doesn't design doctors and certify people to make us better. It's all about keeping us suppressed and keeping us ill. And that's why the system has now moved on to a different game in artificial intelligence, because it knows that we're awakening now. But yeah, that's what the whole game is. School teachers, doctors, you know, and that's why they don't like complementary medicines and alternative healers. Because for one, the medical doctors, the program ones, don't understand it, because their belief system is programmed and they don't understand anything beyond that. And that's the main reason. And it makes them feel uncomfortable when they don't understand something, and it makes them feel inferior. But you've got to be your own doctor. That's the thing, you've got to be your own doctor. Them with their egos, they would have you believing in only them if you're very stupid. But you have to just trust yourself. I got into supplements on my own, and took care of my health, and I don't need any doctor. Especially not some sleep doctor that's absolutely programmed by the mind conditioning that's out there for them. And like I say, these doctors are brainwashed not to be able to connect you higher. They're brainwashed to keep you in the lower dimensions. But what happened to me was, when I was 24, I've said this tons of times, I had an unexpected spiritual awakening. And that showed me how to connect higher. You know, it let me understand, because I never knew about anything like this before. And it showed me, you know, how to follow within, follow my soul. And that's all I do now. And all the time, I get relentless knowing and insight and knowledge all the time. When I wake up in the morning, it's like I've had a new download of knowledge through the night. And that's all you got to do to connect spiritually. It's all to do with follow what's within and go with what is in presence. And whatever you want in this moment is what you should go for. And that's when you're following what you really want, what your heart wants, what your soul wants. And as you do that, your authentic self starts coming through, which is your heart center. And when you go with your authentic side, more and more it gets stronger. That's you accessing your divinity, your divine powers, which is God, which is your connection to God and Source, which is actually you. It's within you. And then, like in this picture here, you're entering this oneness circle of interdimensional realities and parallel universes. And you realize that you're actually all of infinity, but channeled in an experience at this moment to learn and grow from this experience. Everyone is infinity. But back to the doctors, you know, that's the thing. Them kind of there are awake doctors, more and more. I've even seen doctors on YouTube saying that the doctors are the hardest to tell, because they're really programmed. And that's doctors themselves that have said that. You know, and like I say, everything comes from the top, and the system is all about brainwashing these medical doctors, you know, that have learnt through the system's way, to only be to only give you treatment that is going to keep you in a third dimensional reality by giving you pharmaceuticals and vaccines, which are going to damage your body more and damage your DNA, your awareness. Because sickness and illness is like a machine, you see, and it's very profitable to keep it going. Well, what's happening is now there's a spiritual awakening, and people are realizing now that the real doctors are actually healers. The ones that have had the unexpected spiritual awakenings. And they're an example of how to be a doctor to your own life. And that is to just trust what's within you. Your real healer is your soul. And like I was saying earlier with the diet thing, you know, you have to just be present. Let your authentic self lead the way. And regarding food you eat as well, and what supplements are you taking. And as you start to like yourself more and more, your decision making with food and supplements will start to go for the highest good. And that's because your authentic self is your heart center. And that goes by pure authenticity. So when you're starting to go within that heart vortex area, you're accessing your authentic self, which knows the way, doesn't think of the way, it knows the way. Yeah, because when we're on supplements, what that does to the body, like I said earlier, it makes our body thrive. Our body is thriving for all these different supplements for our brain, for our physical health, and that makes our body thrive. You know, it really thrives and it grows and expands, and that's when your like soul becomes happy, because it's inside a body that is very energetic. And this is how you connect spiritually, right? You have to treat your body like it's a temple. It is your temple, and treat it with respect. And this is one way of awakening yourself. This is not the way I spiritually awakened. It was unexpected, but this is another way you can connect with your spiritual self. I actually got into this stuff years after my unexpected awakening, this vitamin stuff. But this is another way of doing it. I'm just going to end it there. And if you want to, you know, find out more about latest news, updates, videos, I advise you check my website, which is www.lovelightfamily.com. Thank you for watching. Thank you.